What's up, man? I'm Miguel. Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna review Jazz Club by Maison Margiela. Alright, this scent right here, very nice ambery brown yellowish type of color. It looks like booze, honestly. Very nice. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about the notes. The notes you can find, you'll definitely find some type of I think there might be cloves or some type of cinnamon. There's definitely pink pepper in the top. I believe there's tobacco, which is one of the main notes you'll find in this, some type of booziness. And then in the dry down, you get some type of resinous type of scent. And also there's some vanillas inside and amberiness to make it more smooth in the base. Spray this on my hand and then let you guys know how the wear was for me and if you should purchase it or not. So spray test on my left hand. Spray on this one is pretty good. As you can see, it's sprayed pretty nicely. The first thing you get when you smell this, you get a nice dose of pink pepper, and there's something very clove-like, boozy that comes in right after, and then a hint of tobacco. This is very classy, masculine. This is the type of scent that's really suited for a date night situation. I think it really brings out what it's trying to do. It's supposed to be mimicking the scent of a jazz club in a certain time. And I do think this reminds me of that because it has the booziness factor, it has the tobacco in it, and it has a bit of sweetness. You know, it's a bit balsamic in a way. Very interesting. To be honest, I like the smell more today than I did the first time I smelled it because it's smelling a bit different on my skin. And I'm really enjoying it. I think with most fragrances, especially the ones that are very ambery, have tobacco and very strong notes, you have to give it time to mature, because when it matures and you work in the ideal situations, it will just pop off of your skin in a different way, honestly. This scent really reminds me of Rasasi Sator Wow, but made more classy, more high class, but also more smooth. Because Rasasi Sator Wow has a lot of sandalwood inside, and I believe cinnamon and maybe some cloves, I'm not too sure. It's a bit strong, but at the same time, it comes off a bit synthetic and a bit nauseating. It's a bit too much. But I do like the smell, especially when it starts to dry down and you get more of that sandalwood, becomes more smooth. It's really a great scent. And this reminds me of that, except taken to a different level. You add tobacco inside, you add more resins, and it's just wow. This scent is very good. I can imagine this scent on someone that's a bit older, 30 plus, nice suit, going to a bar, stuff like that. That's the type of vibe it gives me. But honestly, you can wear this whenever you want. But I think it performs better during the colder times. So, autumn, winter, fall, winter, those are the best times to wear this fragrance. Longevity wise, for me, I was getting around 6 to 8 hours. The performance would die down pretty quickly on my skin. After 4 hours, it would not project as much. I would get maybe 4 feet of projection in the beginning, and after that, it would be 2 feet to 1 feet. It really needed to be in my personal bubble to be able to smell it. I guess performance is obviously something that's subjective, but for me, it wasn't the best. Maybe it's something that Maison Margiela fragrances have with me, because By the Fireplace also wasn't the best in terms of projection. Longevity wise, not too bad. And with this one, I would say it's 6 to 8 hours. You'll get 6 hours most of the time by the time it dies down completely. 8 hours if your skin is nicely hydrated, all the most suitable conditions for the fragrance, then you can get more than 8 hours. But for me, 6 hours, 8 max is what I would get from the performance. The way the scent is, when I have this on, the first things I get is a nice pink pepper, and when it starts to dry down, the tobacco starts to fade more and more, and then it becomes more of a boozy, ambery vanilla scent with a hint of tobacco. I don't think it's so challenging like red tobacco challenging, but I think this is a very good entry level, masculine tobacco scent for someone who really likes tobacco or who wants to get into more masculine sweet fragrances. For me, it's there's a ladder, you could say. There's red tobacco scents, which is on the other side, and then the sweet, very easy to wear, Herod from Parfum de Marly type of tobacco. They're both tobaccos, but one is very sweet, has a bit of osmanthus, resinous type of vibe, and the other one is very rugged tobacco, oud, leather. And this is like in the middle. It has a rugged type of tobacco, a bit ashy, but it doesn't have oud leather to make it super dirty. And it also has the nice resins and the vanillas to support it and to make it sweet enough so that it's not off-putting or too challenging for people. This scent is a more grown-up, mature scent in my opinion, and I think women will like it, but it kind of is like an acquired taste. If they don't like resinous, smoky, tobacco type of scents, younger women might not like it, but older, more mature women would like it because it would remind them of a certain era, but at the same time, it shows class, it shows masculinity, dominance, and I think that's what the scent tries to convey, and it does that in a very good way, a very effective way. They did a good job to create the atmosphere and the time that they named this fragrance for. Jazz club, whatever time they said, I don't remember exactly. Well, it doesn't say it on this, but I do know that on the boxes it usually tells you the time and the era that it's trying to like mimic, even sometimes the name and the city. But yes, Jazz Club, a very good scent. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I would like more projection. To me, a scent needs to be smelled. If you can't smell it and I'm spraying it like 10 times, that's the issue. If I'm overspraying and I'm still not getting the projection I need, that means there's an issue with my wearing of the fragrance, or I don't know, there's something that's not clicking. Something's not clicking, you know? What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Why is it not performing? For me, that's super important. I put performance really up there almost with the scent, because if I like something and it smells good, I want people to be able to smell it. I want you to know when I come into that room, I'm that guy.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
You smelled me, you remember me by my scent. That's the type of person I am. But yes, this fragrance for me, definitely a solid 8.5. I think you guys should get it. It's a bit on the pricier side. You can get it for like what, 120, 150. You can definitely buy these type of fragrances from Sephora or all of those upper class type of stores. Please do sample these fragrances before, because you can definitely smell this in any store. But yes, this fragrance is very good. It smells high class, but you really need to like tobacco and, you know, boozy type of scents. Some people might like the opening more than the dry down, but the scent from opening to the dry down, I think is phenomenal. A great scent that a lot of guys out there should try. Is it signature scent worthy? Possibly, especially in the winter time, but I don't know if you'd like to wear something like this in the office. It's a bit more playful, and tobacco is one of those scents that's a bit, you know, hit or miss sometimes, because it could work for certain situations and for others it might be less professional. I don't know. At the end of the day, very classy to me. Smells good, and I think it would do very good for a date night scent. That's my review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Press a like, comment down below. Please do subscribe, because the support really does help so that I can keep on pushing out more videos and acquiring different scents. Let me know what scents you want me to review, what scents I should smell, and what type of videos you guys would like to see. Have a great day, night, and evening.